Thursday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Back to the road tomorrow, as this is the final game of the Trailblazer homestand. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year, they were able to sweep the season series last year, completely controlling the play in each game.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Griffin. Brandon Knight is out there with Shabazz Muhammad. Then there's Pekovic, and it's Gay in at the small. Forward position. And that one's good.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And no question, G.A., Rudy Gay is one of those guys who has always put up great numbers, but in 9 seasons he's been in the league, only one playoff. Only one. Count them, one. Back in 2012.
Yeah, but what if he were still in Memphis, though? So, I mean, that's one of it. Sometimes it's not always your fault that you're not getting there.
True.
You got to play on a good enough team, and he hasn't up to this point. So, yeah, he's had his moments of inconsistency and will disappear at times. So there's some shared blame there as to why he hasn't been more consistent when it comes to the postseason.
Now here's Carter Williams. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The dish now to Allen.
Good! The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin. And, you know, back to Rudy Gay, he's a tremendous all-around talent. Physically, instinctively, skill-wise, he's got it all. Except that consistent winning touch, that remains to be completed.
Drummond dishes to George. Drummond working against Griffin. And that one's good. Drummond. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And thinking more about Rudy Gay, one key number I look at from last season, his assists. By far the most in his career, and that didn't translate into a ton of wins, but it very well could have been the next step toward getting those wins.
Pocket 4. Griffin kicks to Pekovic.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now here's Carter Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
Knight passes to Griffin. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
The pass to Gay. Fires from the line. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Portland leading. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Lasagna, he's checked in for Tony Allen. Night against Carter Williams. Here's the screen. Gay dishes to Griffin. Stolen by Noah. Inside. Lasagna. Up and in on the layup. Lasagna's got his first points of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And here is Carter Williams. Brandon Knight getting it to go from deep. Carter Williams kicks to George. Six to shoot. Feeds it to Noah. Pass to Lasagna. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Lasagna's got 5 now.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Carter Williams following the basket by Blake Griffin. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And George with the stuff.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark, that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
And that one's good. Griffin's got his second bucket.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Carter Williams, the pass to Lasagna. And stolen by Knight. Ring shot on the way. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Outside, George. And there's the feed to Carter Williams. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 6.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now here's Gay. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Excellent D there from George.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Takes the 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Muhammad dishes to Knight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Noah. Lewis comes in for Andre Drummond. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Carter Williams.
Rudy Gay. 2 shots.
You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Crabb. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Sloan kicks to Ellis. Inside. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strengths.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Rudy Gay. Pass to Crabb. And there's the foul. It's on Donald Sloan. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
There's Azania. He's guarded by Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Jackson. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Portland again missing.
And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor, it is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
Tries again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Yusuf Nurkic, really a big, good-looking young prospect. He's the guy that took Mozgov's place in Denver.
Yeah, originally, Kevin, drafted by the Bulls at number 16, then traded to Denver, as you indicated. His sheer size alone, 7 feet, 280. That makes him a force on the glass.
Passes to Crabb. Outside Jackson. Dishes to Lewis. It's rebounded by Ellis.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Hornets. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Ellis. Green is out there with Monty Eunice. Then it's Donald Sloan. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. And Sloan kicks to Ellis. Carter Williams with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Allen against Ellis. Crabb kicks to Allen. For 3. Crabb, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ellis outside. Launches a 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
Here's Carter Williams. He kicks it to Crabb. A second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. New Orleans making some changes here. Nikola Bekovic is checked in for Plumlee. Griffin comes in for Monty Eunice. And it's Muhammad in for JaMychal Green. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. It's tipped. Now here's Muhammad. Tight defense on him. He nails it, and we're tied up. Muhammad's got his second basket of the game.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Carter Williams, the pass to Allen. And Drummond kicks to Crabbe. He dishes it to Nurkic. And Drummond throws it down.
Good. Just like the soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
Here's Sloan. Carter Williams covering. Here's Pekovic. The offensive rebound. He feeds it to Muhammad. Picked by Griffin. The dish to Ellis. The three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Allen dishes to Crabbe. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. New Orleans has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Sloan passes to Griffin. An even 3-on-3 break. Crabbe kicks to Carter Williams. Now the pass to Drummond. Here's Crabbe. Buries the long-range jumper. Crabbe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Pekovic with a screen. And we have an intentional foul there, GM. Yeah, wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Joakim Noah is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Paul George comes in for Alan Crabbe. And it's Jackson in for Carter Williams. Rudy Gay's checked in for New Orleans. Brandon Knight comes in for Donald Sloan. Jackson dishes to Allen. Fires from deep. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Allen. And it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
From the baseline. No good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Trailblazers leading by 5. Outside, George. Drummond in the post. Griffin's there. Drummond passes to George.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
And that one's good, Pekovic.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
For the Trailblazers, Quincy Ace has come in for Andre Drummond. And it's Hezonja in for Tony Allen. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Pelicans trail by 5. Pass to Griffin. To the left side wing. Unloads. Muhammad, no luck. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
From deep three-point range, Muhammad, no luck.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
Pass to Hazania. Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls' front court had an effect on him. I mean, they added Gasol and Mirotic, 2 major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment for him.
Kicks it out to Gay. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Some changes for New Orleans. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And Monty Eunice subbed in for Blake Griffin.
And guys, talking about Joakim Noah, he was still the spirit of that team last season. Amongst all the great talents the Bulls had, Noah was that energizer and catalyst for the team. A true warrior, even in an off year.
Knight with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Hazania. Trailblazers leading by 4. Outside, George. Outside, Jackson. Pass to Hazania. On the wing, George. Just 5 on the clock. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Knight for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Noah's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Jackson. In the corner, George with it. Back to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans trail by 6. Knight wide open. Again, the miss by Knight.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
There's Hazania. 5 points in the game. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. It's Gay with the drive. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard 1s and 2s, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
A different look now for Portland. Drummond's checked in for Quincy Ace. Allen Crabbe comes in for George. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Jackson. New Orleans also making some changes. Jermichael Green comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Ellison for Muhammad. Pelicans trail by 4. Knight with it. Now defended by Carter-Williams. Now Knight, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Yunus. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And the first one drops. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Allen's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Donald Sloan's checked in for Brandon Knight. Yunus drops both of them. The Trailblazers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Allen kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Allen. Here's Crabb. Drills it from outside. Crabb's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've been leaning on that outside shot a little too much here in the second.
And Clark, it's starting to let them down. They've mostly been off target.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yunus a screen on Carter Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Ellis, that's good.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And here is Carter Williams. Feeds to Drummond. It's tipped. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Trailblazers lead by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
All right, I want everyone to give it up.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. Paul George really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Paul George really making a difference here.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That's his first personal foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Crabb. He's covered by Gay. 5 to shoot. They get it back. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way. Fellas, I'll tell you, I was really surprised when Michael Carter Williams got traded last season. It's so hard to find point guards with his length and instincts. I mean, you just have to wonder what's going on in Philly.
On the subject of Michael Carter Williams, his assists went up last season. His rebounds went up last season as well. But, Greg, the one thing he can't seem to lock down is his shooting stroke.
Yeah, last season hitting just 38% from the field. You expect more out of him at this stage. But remember, this is a young player, and oftentimes your field goal percentage isn't necessarily a reflection of your ability to make shots, but more so your ability to take good ones. So shot selection, I think, plays a role for him as well.
Now the feed to Crabb. Here's Carter Williams. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And New Orleans pushing it up now. He's got the ball. Up the floor. And it's Pekovic missing. Trailblazers leading by 7. Here's Cram. He has 6. Kicks to Carter Williams. The pass to Hazania. Dishes it to Cram. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Crab's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. Knight dishes to Muhammad. He kicks it to Griffin. Knight against Carter Williams. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second throw. A different look now for Portland. Paul George, he's checked in for Alan Cram. And Allen subbed in for Hazania. Carter Williams kicks to Allen. No good off the front iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Muhammad. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Portland leading by 9. Muhammad with the steal. He dishes it to Griffin. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Carter Williams, the pass to Allen. He feeds it to Drummond. Outside for Carter Williams. Back to Drummond. Doubled by Knight. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, George. Clock at 6. The dish to Carter Williams. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Carter Williams has got 5 points now this quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's George. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Muhammad dishes to Griffin. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Pass to George. Drummond a screen. And George, here we go. Drummond with it. Now guarded by Pekovic. Pelicans trailed by 11. Stolen by Noah. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And Carter Williams slams it in.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Pekovic with a screen. To the middle. No good from Gay.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And George kicks to Allen. From deep. And the basket good. Allen's got 6.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Knight passes to Griffin. And the Pelicans miss again. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run.
Andre Drummond is a big guy. At the NBA Draft Combine, he measured 7 feet tall with a 7'7" inch wingspan. And he tipped the scales at 280 pounds. That's a super heavyweight, my friends.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And on the topic of Andre Drummond, Greg, there are a few guys in the league who combine his kind of size with the type of athleticism he possesses. Fast up and down the floor, quick off his feet, even sports a little hang time. I mean, the guy's got a full package athletically.
You talked about the raw physical tools. Then you factor in the two things as a big that I really value: great hands and quick feet. And he's got that going for him. So you can't go through him, you can't go around him, and you certainly can't go over him. I mean, what's left?
We can only hope to contain him, as they say. Shoots it up. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by George. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Pelicans trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside, George. Pass to Nurkic. Jackson dishes to Nurkic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Green. Can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson. Pulls it up. Green with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ellis wide open. Here's Moniunas. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Ellis can't get it to go.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for the Pelicans. Gay comes in for Moniunas. Sloan passes to Green. Pekovic with a screen. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Trailblazers leading by 16. There's a minute left to play here in the third. George dishes to Jackson. 5 to shoot. And George kicks to Lewis. For the 3. And he gets it to go. Lewis has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Jackson passes to Hazanya. Stolen away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers ball.
Here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Hazanya. Nurkic in the post. He's guarded by Ellis. And they get it back. Lasagna. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Pelicans trail by 16. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Rudy Gay. Pekovic is out there with Griffin. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Knight in the point guard position. Gay against Allen. Just 4 to shoot. Gay can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 16. Feeds it to Carter Williams. Out left to the wing. Gay against Drummond. Puts up the baby hook. Now here's Muhammad. D right on him. Gay drives in. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Allen. Muhammad covering. Now the feed to Crabb. Kicks it to Allen. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Carter Williams dishes to Crabb. Tipped away. But they recover it. Kicks it out to Allen. And the pass to Carter Williams. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. Dishes to Griffin. The shot from the low post is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Allen outside. Drummond the screen. Off the pick. That's good from Allen on the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
The dish to Griffin. He kicks to Muhammad. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Another one falls for New Orleans. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Carter Williams against Knight. Carter Williams with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Drummond. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Drummond having a terrific game. He has 12 points and a couple of nice steals, too. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
Allen outside to the wing on the left. Carter Williams kicks to Allen. Misses the 3. Gay passes to Muhammad. Fires for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Carter Williams. Rebounded by Pekovic. Pekovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Knight. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And, guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in, yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Knight kicks to Pekovic. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Trailblazers lead by 17. Knight against Jackson. Griffin kicks to Gay. Pekovic with a screen. Here's Muhammad. Offensive rebound. To halt the run. Kicks it out to Gay. And too long on the shot.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And there's the call on Shabazz Muhammad. That's his first foul. New Orleans making a switch here. Ellis is checked in.
Personal foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
George passes to Hazania. He dishes it to Jackson. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Hazania's shot is off. Poked loose. Stolen by Ellis. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And it's sent back by George.
Portland in the timeout.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And we all know about Paul George and his injury while with Team USA. I mean, he has still said that he would consider playing international ball.
For George to be eager to go back and represent the U.S. in international play is a brave move.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, a lot of it might be that he just wants to put that in the past and move on. And sometimes you do that best by confronting things head on. The only way to have that be the past is to keep playing for his country.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Trailblazers. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Jackson.
Michael Carter-Williams.
Knight dishes to Griffin. Back to Knight. Tries to snap the cold streak.
Brandon Knight.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to Dallas. Carter-Williams, the pass to Hazania. Nurkic kicks to George. Takes the 13-footer. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Hazania. The basket good off the assist from Carter-Williams. Carter Williams has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Ellis outside. He feeds it to Griffin. Baseline try. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Carter Williams dishes to Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Gay. Knight on the wing. Carter Williams covering. Kicks it out to Gay. New Orleans moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Trailblazers leading by 17. Now here's Carter Williams. Doubled by Knight. Carter Williams with it. And it's Knight picking him up. Passes to Drummond. Stolen by Gay. Throws it up high. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Monte Eunice comes in for Blake Griffin. Green, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Knight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this was by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Andre Drummond. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Drummond. And the shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Nurkic with it. Now Green defending. Outside, George. Feeds to Nurkic. 5 to shoot. Here's Azania. They get it back. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they
All